Welcome back to the channel. It's going to be a short little video on Tomos A3 and A35 moped kill switches and why they sometimes don't work. So this is a 6-volt bike, and you'll find it's got a black kill switch on it. 12-volt bikes sometimes have a grey switch. They work exactly the same though. There's a black wire that comes up from the low tension side of the ignition circuit to the switch, which then goes down to a contact on the base of the kind of left-hand switchgear unit, which then makes an electrical connection to the handlebars and the rest of the frame. This essentially shorts out the low tension side of the ignition system when you press the kill switch, stopping the engine. Now, if you find that no matter how hard you press that button, the engine doesn't stop, don't panic. Just keep your finger on it, give the whole thing a bit of a wiggle to the point at which the engine stops, and you're fine. Tighten your clamp up there, and you should be good to go. If you find that still doesn't work, take the whole thing apart, clean that connector underneath, clean the handlebars, put it back together again, test it. If it works, you're great. If it still doesn't stop the engine, your problem lies elsewhere. And that place is literally down here. So you've got 3 wires coming out of the engine on a 6-volt model and 2 wires on a 12-volt. It's always going to be the black wire on both models, because this is the low tension side of the ignition circuit. So on a 6-volt, you'll have a connector there that goes into a black wire into the loom, goes into the frame to the kill switch. On the 12-volt, it splits into 2 connectors. One goes into the loom and one goes to an externally mounted ignition coil. One of these things. It plugs in there. This is mounted there directly on the case on an 87 onwards, and usually directly to the frame on an 85 or an 86 12-volt model. So if you find your kill switch isn't working, take that connector off, give it a good clean, put it back together again, and you should be fine. Just remember to plug it back in again, otherwise you won't be able to stop your engine. And always remember to, on a 12-volt bike, plug that one back in, otherwise you won't be able to start your engine. If you fitted aftermarket bars to your moped, you'll sometimes find that the switch will not sit flat against the handlebar because the radius is being different to a stock bar. Again, this can cause problems, so you've got to kind of start your engine up and then press that button and find the point at which the engine stops, and then tighten the clamp up at that point. So there you go. Hope that was useful. Be doing some more Tomos videos soon. Not today though, because it's been snowing and it's cold out here. Ooh. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you all again soon.